Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-September monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Capricorn. Finally, it's to the end of the zodiac, and I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Law. And I have noticed that the Capricorn videos get a lot of views, and I have a huge Capricorn following. So I do want to say a special thank you to all my Capricorn subscribers and viewers. I guess I really touched a lot of you, and that means a lot to me. So, thank you so much for subscribing and liking and sharing all my videos. So let's see what you guys get for this is the last couple weeks in September, and I am going to be back doing my October videos for using my regular deck for around the 1st or 2nd of October. We'll see if I have time to get it all recorded for you guys. So let's see what we've got for you. I'm just going to roll out a spread for you. And I need to shuffle just a little bit more because I feel like I didn't shuffle enough. There we go. Wow. Okay, so this is a very interesting spread for you. It's actually quite unusual because you have like the green light. Every single card is a yes card. There are some tougher cards that are yes cards that originally were no cards, but I made them yeses a long time ago, and I made them all yes or no's. This is an unusual deck. I mean, unusual spread, and it's an unusual deck too, but unusual spread for anybody to get because it's 100% yeses. So that means really there's nothing blocking you, Capricorn, which is unusual because Capricorn is always 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. So I want to say for the last 2 weeks in September, I want to say you're kind of on a high note. You're on a high note. And you have the 6 of Wands crowning you, which is victory, triumph, feeling really good, feeling good about where you are in career. This is a promotion or a raise a lot of times. It also can indicate someone, usually it's a Virgo man. I see it as being a Virgo man, or someone with Virgo in their chart. So if you haven't met the man of your dreams yet, you may meet him, mid-September, or sometime around then. Now, you also have the 2 of Pentacles as your foundation, okay? 2 of Pentacles is work-life balance, which is not unusual for Capricorn. And for those of you who are single, it's work-life balance. For those of you who are in a relationship, you got to be careful because a lot of times this is a guy who has two girls, okay, or more than 2. Okay, he's juggling more than 2. Okay, you may like someone who's already in a relationship. So this is the juggler kind of going back and forth with what to do. Do I talk to this person? Do I not talk to this person? Do I date this person? Do I give them my phone number? All these questions kind of go through your head. So you may have been in a relationship with someone who was unavailable in the distant past. Okay, doesn't mean it could have been 3 weeks to 10 years ago. Okay, but this is someone who was unavailable. You may still be thinking about them from time to time because it's the foundation, or they just may be kind of on your mind a little bit. They might not be completely out of the picture. It's kind of what I'm feeling. But I do feel like You may have been waiting on this person. There is maybe something that you're waiting on. You're waiting for them to call you, waiting to talk to them, waiting to see them, because you have the Hierophant, which is, the message is communication. This is communication of good news. It's someone who's calling you, usually. This is also the card of the counselor, someone who you may be a counselor, you may, be kind of like a therapist or do something similar to what I do, where I have clients, and, private clients. But this is also the tree of knowledge, This is good news coming to you, information that you maybe didn't know, finding out things you didn't know before. But this is also wise counsel, going to someone and asking for advice. So the track that you're on is actually really positive. The Hierophant is the major arcana card. So it's almost like you may have learned a lot about yourself and about people and situations recently. Okay, this is mid-September energy, is learning a lot. It's knowledge is power for you, Capricorn. So, and also, if you've been waiting on some good news, you're going to get really good news mid-September. Really, really positive. And if you've been waiting on someone to call you or to talk to someone, I feel like you're also going to get that as well. Okay. You may have had a lot on your plate in the recent past. Capricorns usually do. This is, someone who's just taken on a lot of burdens, other people's burdens. Like I said, if you're a counselor, you're doing something similar to what I do. You've just taken on a lot of their problems or a lot of their burdens. Would definitely recommend doing some Reiki work or, physical therapy type work, where you're kind of cleaning your energy, making sure to remember to clear your energy. And this is a time where you say no. You say no to people. Capricorns are really good at saying no, I feel, but this is saying more. No more. No more. I can't take this no more. You may have that attitude right now, Capricorn, and that is fine, that's just fine. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. And then in the immediate future, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, things are not set in stone. You have to manifest them, and you have to make things happen. And Capricorn's actually really good at doing this. So I feel like you're going to be good at doing this. This is spinning the wheel and going for it. Taking the bull by the balls and saying, and looking to his eyes and being like, you know what? I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this happen. I feel like some of you may be kind of tired or sleepy, and you need to kind of get more rest. I feel like some of you are kind of yawning. I don't know why. Right now, some of you may be yawning. You may be just feeling kind of tired. You may be watching this at the very end of your day. Your energy is maybe a little bit lower, okay? Lower right now. It's sort of like you have this high mid-September and feeling really good, but then you need to come down at some point. So you may kind of come down and crash a little bit, but not like bad crash. Just kind of like your energy may be a little bit more tired than usual, okay? And it's funny that I say that because you have the Hanged Man, which is a physical test. You need to be careful about taking care of yourself, eating right, sleeping right. This is also, my guys are saying, working with the tree energy. The tree energy is the tree spirit. Trees, they all have spirits. So the tree spirit is always willing to lend you its strength, to give you that strength that you need to get through things. And I feel like taking care of your health is something that is on the front burner, okay? Definitely, get in touch with the tree spirit, connect with trees. What is this? Hang on a second. I want to say the trees are really looking out for you. Like the tree family is really looking out for you, watching you, looking over you, And it's sort of just like the tree spirits are kind of going, you know, they're just kind of making sure that you get your rest. So they want to make sure that you're getting your rest, you're getting your sleep. So try to make sure you go to bed at a regular time, okay? At an earlier time, I want to say, because the tree spirits are really concerned that you're really distracted. You know, the fairies are kind of around you, and they may be distracting you, or they may be deceased loved ones around you that are distracting you. You may just have a lot of distractions. In the, you know, towards the end of September, the last couple weeks, just feeling very distracted by different things. You may feel a little bit scattered or distracted, but ultimately you need to get your sleep, make sure you're doing that, prioritizing that, and eating right. You may want to consult like a nutritionist or somebody that's going to really talk to you about your diet and, you know, as far as vitamins and minerals and things like that. It's funny that I talk about that because we got the Seven of Pentacles in the position of your emotions. So you may be very focused on your diet. You may be very focused on eating right. This is also a card, if you are already, this is also a card about waiting. You have two cards here about waiting. So this is where patience is really needed for your emotional state. And you may just feel, I want to say, a little impatient. You know, a little bit kind of like, when is this going to happen? How soon can we get it off the ground? What is it going to take? Let's do this now. But it's sort of just like there's this period of time that you're going through where it's almost just like, I want to say it's a period of waiting. It's just basically how it is. You know, you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is a girl who's looking at this fruit thinking, is it ripe? Is it ready? Okay? So it's about timing. And then you have the Hanged Man, which is hanging in there no matter what, but, you know, and the tree spirit letting you his strength, but time is passing by, because you're trying to, because you need patience to get through what you're getting through. So I feel very strongly that in time you will see things progress. Don't try to force it. Just try to be patient as much as possible, okay? You know, it's just something that you're going to have to do. In the position of your attitude, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is a very good support system, or this is a partnership of some kind. It's maybe a business partnership, coworker, you know, romantic partner. I see it as being a lot of times, you know, like a work card. I call it a work card. It's like a coworker card. But say you do something like I do and you work for yourself. This is either you have a partner, a romantic partner already, or this is wanting somebody, wanting to be supported, wanting to have somebody there to lift you up, wanting somebody to be there to really encourage you and cheerlead you on. And I feel like you're going to have that because usually, I mean, this is someone, you may have someone in mind. Who is this person? I mean, this could be a friend too. Someone that's a friend that could lead to something more down the line. But this is a very positive card. This is, you know, you may be very focused right now on climbing the ladder, reaching for the stars. You may have a lot of goals. Capricorn always does. That kind of you're working on. You're constantly working on. So that's where you are. That's where your attitude is. This is also artistic ability, creativity, being able to, you know, she's molding these kind of stars out of the wall, out of kind of the cement wall. So you may work with cement. Message me if you do your way. Work with clay. Some of you may work with like pottery, like ceramics and things like that. Some of you just may do a lot with your hands as far as like I always see the Capricorn as being like the dentist, but like the Capricorn is also, the electrician, the plumber, the fix-it, Mr. Fix-it. So you may be like a Mr. Fix-it type, but you may also do a lot with like cooking and baking and like getting your hands dirty. You may just like to get your hands dirty. Gardening. They're the ones that are just constantly doing things with their hands. That's kind of how I see the Capricorn. So that's where your mind is at. Like in the end of September, you're really focused on your goals. You're really focused on reaching for the stars, climbing the ladder. And this is a very positive place for you to be. You're kind of like, you got your power back. I want to say, so it's like, girl, you got some power on you right now. It's like you're fully charged and you're ready to go. The problem is that you've got these waiting cards. So you're kind of just like, you're ready to go, but you're kind of like, can we just get the show on the road? Like, please, like, let's just get the show on the road. But it's not time yet. There are things that need to happen first for you. Definitely taking care of your health is important. So continue to focus on that. The outcome for you is the Death card, actually. And the Death card is transformation and transition. So you're going through a time of transition, a time of transformation, becoming the butterfly, emerging from September as a new and different person. I feel like September for you was just really about transformation, about, and maybe that's what that waiting is. Maybe the period of waiting is just like that. You're in that cocoon phase. You're in the cocoon and you're learning and you're growing, and not much seems to be happening, but so much is, and timing's also the issue. So it's sort of like, after that period of cocoon, you go through the metamorphosis and you become the butterfly and you fly. In this case, you become the phoenix and you rise from the ashes, and you live to die another day, or live to fly another day. And but the world is completely colored differently. You see it differently. Your perspective changes. This may also indicate moving. This may indicate a new relationship. This may indicate a new career. This is the new you. So it's almost like you had to go through that period of waiting and transformation to become the new you. So be patient because it's all part of that process. And if you don't feel like that makes any sense to you at all, just know that you're going through a transition, and that come October you will see things differently, for sure. I don't really feel like it's an actual death. I mean, it might be where there's, somebody in the family that passes away, but I feel like mainly this is all about you, and you have the green light to focus on your transformation. So take this time to be reflective, and I said this for, you may have some planets in Sagittarius too. So I said this for, I think it was Sagittarius or Scorpio. It's a time of reflection. When Mercury goes into retrograde, we try to like push forward, constantly push forward. But it doesn't really work. For Capricorns, it doesn't work when we're always pushing. Capricorns get, shot down when they're pushed too hard. People don't like it when they push too hard. So Capricorns need to like ease up a little bit. And also, when Mercury goes into retrograde, it's really more of a reflective time. It's more for inner work, less about outer work. But I feel like even if business kind of slows down a little bit, I feel like it's going to pick up again. So business-wise, if you have your own business, I feel like things are good. It's almost like, I want to say it's just like hitting the pause button. Everything's paused. And then it's just all of a sudden someone's going to press play, and then it's just like, you're on fire. You be the girl or guy on fire. So, good things happen to people who wait. So for those of you Capricorns who are just like, don't tell me that, just be patient, be very patient. Good things are happening. You may be a little bit confused. You may be a little bit, if you have kids, worried about your kids. You may be, but I feel like you're going to have freedom from worry. Okay, freedom from worry. Um, you know, beginning of August. Beginning of October. I can't believe I said August. Beginning of October. So just stick with it and be patient. So that's all I'm gonna say for now. I've been doing these little bit shorter videos, but that's all that I'm getting for you. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'll be back again for your October videos. And thank you guys so much for your support and love. And yeah, I'll be back. So I'm gonna send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.